I'm Bryan. I'm a lecturer in sustainable mining and minerals resourcing at the ESI. So in simplistic terms, I work with bacteria that eat rocks. If you look around Cornwall, there's a lot of historic mine wastes, and you get a lot of pollution from those mine wastes. And that's actually caused by bacteria oxidising the iron in those wastes and the sulphur in those wastes. And that produces basically a rusty sulphuric acid, if you like, which then leaches other metals out of the mine wastes, and it's a quite severe pollution problem. Actually, I mean, these bacteria evolved millions of years ago to get their energy from these mine wastes, and they're so good at getting metals from these mine wastes that actually they're used in the mining industry quite a lot to recover metals from very low grade ores and even mine wastes themselves. About 20% of the world's copper is produced using bacteria. Cornwall's got obviously a rich history of mining, hundreds of years of mining and mine wastes around here. And so one aspect of the work we do is what we call bioprospecting, where we look for novel and interesting microbial strains in the existing mine wastes. The importance of that is that while this is used commercially, there are still quite large limitations to how widely it can be applied. And a lot of that can be down to the limitations of the microorganisms themselves. We're convinced that better organisms do exist, and it's just a case of looking for them. So the main metals really that you look at would be base metals. So it's used mainly for copper. It's also used for the pre-treatment of gold. So 3% of the world's gold is produced biologically. And what we're also looking at now are other metals such as nickel and cobalt as well. So the subject I work in is inherently interdisciplinary, so you have the fundamental biology and microbiology, how that interacts with the minerals in the environment, so you need to understand the mineralogy of what you're working with, the sort of complex geochemistry that goes on. So having those sorts of disciplines around in the ESI is really useful. But then also there's the other more sort of social angle as well, which is increasingly important, getting that social license to operate, especially if you're looking at new mining operations or existing mining operations as well.